Hope you are doing well. Let me check the sound as usual. Sounds loud and clear. That's beautiful. The title of this video is Herodotus believed that geometry was invented in Egypt and later passed into Greece. I will also quote two different things from Herodotus. It's been a minute for strange reason. I felt like it was like over a week that I did not live stream. It was actually a 5 days. In terms of working days, we can say it's a week, but it wasn't 7 days. I'm just going to grab the book cover, and I might even have it already anyway. So you can see which book I'm quoting from. Bear with me. Herodotus cover. Let me add it. Well, I will copy and paste it. It'll be easier. This. How do you? Where is it? Is it here? Oh, snap. Well, okay. I don't know. That's Google Docs. Okay, the old-fashioned way. So I've got this covered. Now bear with me. Bear with me. I won't be long. Takes a while for people to get on board anyway. As usual, I have shared the invite link if somebody wants to get on the panel. Yeah, I'll do like that. And okay. Oh, hold on. My baby girl fell off. Huh? I'm hesitant about addressing the trending topic about Black Hebrews, Black original Hebrews, but I'll see how it goes. Okay, there it is. Tu veux descendre, Miro? Vas-y, descends. Allez. Okay. All right. Good to go. And that's the translation of Herodotus that I am quoting. This is the quote here, translated by Pamela Mensch. I think that's how it should be pronounced. And if I'm wrong and somebody knows, then please inform me. The priest said that Sesostris made a division of land of Egypt, giving a square lot of equal size to everyone, and leaving an annual tax based on the lot's yield. If the river carried away any portion of a man's lot, he would declare his loss before the king, who would send inspectors to measure the exact extent of the loss, in order that the landowner might thereafter pay a rent proportionate to the reduced size of his lot. This, I imagine, is how geometry was invented and later passed into Greece. So this was Herodotus himself who said this. We might have some names who will, well, no, the names will not claim that. They mention Egyptomaniacs when it's black people. They mention blackologists when it's black people. When it's non-black people who quote historical persons or historical facts, then they use those labels. The other thing I want to quote, hold on. So that's the second quote that I wanted to share with you. Same book, same translation of Herodotus. Up to this point, my account has been based on my own observation, judgment, and research. From this point on, what I relate about Egypt will be based on the accounts given to me by the Egyptians, though I shall add certain details that came to my own attention. And later on, as you can see in red, Herodotus said or wrote, next, the priest read to me from a papyrus roll the names of the 300. I said 300. I'm sorry. The names of the 300 monarchs who succeeded me. Over the course of the same number of generations, there were 18 Ethiopian kings and one Egyptian queen. All the other rulers were Egyptian kings. Now, first of all, I'm going to share a link to the Met Museum. There we go, you have it in the chat. And I will show you what it says. Okay, let me go to the top first. So you see, this is a list of rulers of ancient Egypt and Nubia. And of course, for Nubia, it's going to be the 25th dynasty. You see, Dynasty 25, Nubian. P, who establishes the Nubian dynasty in Egypt, Shabako or Shabaka, Shebitko, Tahako, really Tahaka, and we are told that he lost control of Lower Egypt, and we have Tanuta Mani. So, how many rulers do we have here? One, two, three, four, five. Then, for whatever Wikipedia is worth, I'm showing you the link that I will share right now. So, this is also a list of pharaoh. This link takes you directly to the 25th dynasty, and we're told that Nubians invaded Lower Egypt and took the throne of Egypt under Pi, blah blah blah. And now, if we count the rulers, we have once again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go back to Herodotus now. Herodotus mentioned 18 Ethiopian kings. So some of the things that Herodotus wrote, obviously not factual. Some of the things that he was told sound too strange to be true. I don't want to go into details now, but if some of you have read book 2 of Herodotus from his histories, you should know what I mean. Some people might argue that he was wrong about what the priest told him. I don't know. But it's important to note that during his lifetime, he was told by priests that 18 of the kings were Ethiopians. Sometimes you don't have enough data in order to come to a conclusion. I don't want to make speculations. Maybe we will come across some data that will allow us to have some clarity. But here it is stated for the record. Now, finally, one more quote from Herodotus. It's not that long, you see. I'll make it shorter so you can see the. Yes, there it is. You have the full size here, and it fits. Oh, you know what? I don't even have the brand. It looks better like this. So, Herodotus wrote, I will therefore pass over them and speak of Sesostris, who succeeded them. The priest reported that Sesostris sailed with a fleet of warships from the Arabian Gulf along the shores of the Red Sea, subjugating the coastal tribes as he went, until he found that shoals made the sea unnavigable. On his return to Egypt, according to the priest, he assembled a large army and swept across the continent, subjugating every nation in his path. Wherever he encountered a people who fought bravely for their freedom, he erected pillars on which his own name and that of his country were inscribed, together with a formula to the effect of that, I'm sorry, to the effect that by his own might he had subjugated the inhabitants, but whenever his opponents submitted without a struggle, he added to the inscription on the pillar a depiction of a woman's genitals, wishing to show that the people were cowards. So maybe some people have disdain for Kemet because they came to the realization that when someone is labeled a female cat, that can be traced back to Kemet. That can be traced back to ancient Egypt. Now, if somebody wants to holler, feel free. I'll wait a few minutes. And if not, I guess we'll call it a day. I was really hesitant about addressing this Black Hebrew stuff. But what's going to happen for a little while is that many people will, let me just, gonna, this one here. What's going to happen for a little while is that different camps of the Hebrew Israelite persuasion will come with their arguments, which so far are extremely weak, sometimes laughable, and they will continue to do their thing. They have a fair bit of followers, but their foundation is very shaky. Their foundation is not solid. And once again, notice, where are all those scholars? All those scholars who talk about the blackness of the Semites, where are they? They are missing. And I don't want to pat myself in the back, but you know very well what I've been saying for years. There's a video, White Semites Black Awakening. On my website, it says at the bottom, Semites, they were not black. I have been saying that for years. Now people have a reality check. People are acting like it was established. I even hear people talking about DNA, as if you can trace someone's religion through DNA. There's a fair bit of scholars who wrote about the blackness of Semites. I think that some people, whether they are Hebrew Israelites or not, some people might have reached to those scholars. And it's strange because we're talking about some things, some teachings that are decades old. Well, we used to listen to them back then. I mean, those different camps. It's as if they had it on lock. It's as if it was established. So it's going to last for probably a few months, maybe another 2 months or so. And then some other things will pop up in the news. But this 2022, the ending of 2022 was a great reality check. So stay safe, stay healthy. I don't argue, I state facts. If you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Hotel.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neture class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.